Award shows like the Grammys and Oscars and Golden Globes have really fallen off over the years because Hollywood doesn't listen to what we have to say. It's not like they're giving awards based on our opinions, but this year they actually handed out a lot of awards to a lot of very deserving projects. And I think that this could mean Hollywood will continue to listen to us going into the future. So when I talk about the video game industry, I often point out the fact that it is a behemoth. They are making $200 billion a year now, where Hollywood is only making $12 billion a year. That's why we're seeing so many video game adaptations, and those typically do really good. We're seeing more and more of those projects get greenlit. And this year, we saw a lot of really fantastic series come out. My favorite two of the year, one pretty big, and that was Shogun and The Penguin. Shogun was absolutely gorgeous. There was so much political intrigue. The sets were fantastic, and it had some of the best casting that I have seen in a series in years and years and years. And it actually won 4 different categories: Best Drama, Best Male Actor, Best Female Actress, and Best Supporting Male Actor. And then, of course, we saw The Penguin do really well. Colin Farrell had won Best Actor in a limited series at the Golden Globes for The Penguin, another fantastic series. I am pretty sad that we have to wait a bunch of more years before we get the Batman 2. Maybe we'll end up getting a Penguin season 2. I know that they initially said it was limited, but I think that those plans are probably going to change. I was really disappointed, though, that Kristen Milianetti did not win for Sophia Falcone in this for limited series, and Jodie Foster ended up winning, which was ridiculous in my opinion. Jodie Foster has won before for Silence of the Lambs, of course, which she 100% deserved, though in this case, True Detective Night Country was nowhere close to the Penguins level, and I really thought that Kristen deserved a hell of a lot more recognition. And even Eric Kane over at Forbes agreed. He put out this piece that I thought was hilarious because he roasts Night Country. First, this feels like an achievement award more than an award for the role itself. She doesn't need one, however. She already won Best Actress in a Leading Role Academy Award for her excellent portrayal of Clarice Starling in Silence of the Lambs, which, yes, she totally deserved. And she's already won 3 Golden Globes prior to this and was honored by the Cecil Award in 2013, which is given to an actor or actress for outstanding contributions to the world of entertainment. She doesn't need a sympathy win. Sure, she was working with bad material in Night Country, but she hardly elevated it or made the show palatable with her acting. Danvers was a lousy character in a lousy TV show, and Foster was far from the top of her game. So I do agree that this was not a win in totality. I thought that this really was the worst category win. Kristen totally deserved that. But looking at things like Shogun sweeping and Penguin doing so well really screamed to me that Hollywood could actually notice going forward what is working and what is not. I'm really hoping that they view Shogun's absolute sweep as a reason to make more series like Shogun, as a reason to make more content like this that is super high quality and first and foremost entertaining. Shogun isn't pushing some sort of political agenda in your face. The Penguin isn't either. I will admit that one of the things I did not like as much in The Penguin is Sophia's portrayal, because it's a very different version of Sophia Falcone, and she wasn't as much of a lunatic in this as, oh, she was wronged by men in her life, but Kristen's acting was phenomenal, and the writing for her story changes were really good, so I was able to look past it. And this is also what happens when you do not put DEI quotas first and foremost. Shogun was appropriately cast. The Penguin was appropriately cast, and it all paid off in the end. And I really hope that going forward, Hollywood will see these successes and see the praise that they are getting and go, you know what? Let's take this as sort of an outline and roll with the punches. Let's try to figure out what made these so loved, and let's try to replicate that in the future. And maybe they can make more series that are this highly praised. Oh my God. This is why people still try to sit and give Hollywood another chance after another chance, because every once in a while they come out with absolute bangers like this. And it just goes to show that, again, if you have talented people like Lauren LaFranc on these series, they're going to do extremely well. So I'm really happy to see both of these get wins. I cannot believe Kristen was basically ignored and Jodie Foster won for Night Country. That was mind-boggling in my opinion. Though we saw a lot of big successes this year, and I really hope that going forward, Hollywood will take this to heart and they will continue to try to make content that is this good. I don't have a lot of faith in them doing that. A couple of really good pieces of content do not make up for the years of bullshit they've shoved in our faces, but it could, again, potentially show what fans want and how they can make series that we want again in the future. But that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this, give it a like, and if you didn't, give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I'll talk to you all again in the next video really soon.